3 things that you can do to not have a rental increase. So I'm going to share with you in this video 3 things of what to do to never ever have an increase in your rent. Now I'm here in one of my apartments and I'm doing renovation work so that I could get a rental increase. And number 1 is not to have an increase in rent is 1. Just ignore your property. Don't fix anything, don't renovate anything, don't repair anything. Just ignore it. Keep it the way it is. So that's one of the ways that you can not have any increase of your rental apartment. Second is just ignore the tenant's problem. Don't bother if they have any concerns or if they say, hey, Ria, your toilet is leaking, just ignore it. Or if you have a leaking water because they forgot to turn off the heat, they turn on the heat and so now the pipes are busted. So you just ignore it. So that's one of the best ways to not have a rental increase. It's just let them fix it because you're not there to fix it. And third is to be an absentee landlord. It's just to think that it's gonna be like running smoothly and just cruising and going everywhere and ignoring that you have an apartment and that you have a tenant to take care of. So those are the 3 things of doing exactly on how you can never ever increase your rental apartment price. Oh, thank you to my viewer. So if you have a question because you stay tuned in, you can ask me a question on this video. Now, like I said, I'm in here in my apartment and I want to show you what I've been doing. So in order for me to have an increase in the rental price, right, so that I could be in the market of what the properties are renting for, I could be at par or higher or lower of the rental market, I need to do a renovation, a repair in the apartment so that I could get the rental increase. So I'm gonna show you what I've been doing over the past several weeks. So here, this is the original flooring on this part of the living room. And where you see the luxury vinyl floor planking are carpets. So what I did is we took out the old carpets and replaced it with the luxury vinyl tile flooring, or LVT for short. So this is what I use for the LVT. It's a smart core. This is more the higher end. I'm now going on the higher end because I find that it's more thicker and they stay longer. So if I need more of this luxury vinyl flooring in the future, that I could still find this flooring, this exact model, a few months from now. It just doesn't go obsolete because it's popular. It's more, it's more durable because a lot of people like it. So this is what I use, the Smart Core Ultra Premium. So I like this. I like it better than hardwood floor because this is water friendly. It's more impermeable to water. And I like this because it's snap, it's tongue and groove, and it's faster. And it's less maintenance on if you have a pet, if you do accept pets, or it's less maintenance, especially if you have kids, because this is, like I said, water impermeable, right? It's more durable for water and for taking care of your pets or your kids who have a lot of toys, or the dog or cat scratch. This is more durable than hardwood floor. So this is what I use. I'm gonna show you the luxury vinyl floor planking finished product. So this is what it looks like. I'm gonna turn it over. So this is the original on this side, and this was all carpet, and now I took all the carpet away, and so now they're luxury vinyl floor planking all the way to the kitchen here. You see that? I brought it all the way to the kitchen from the second living room here. Now, the other thing that I did, oh, thank you, Theola Lala, for watching. Now, what I also did on this apartment is to put in washer and dryer. I do have a washer and dryer in this apartment. However, it is in the basement. So I decided, because I'm doing all this work, might as well buy a brand new one. It's a stack washer and dryer. This is a Whirlpool brand, so I have them in here. I don't like to cover because if there's any problems, I don't like to put it in a box, you know, with doors and the shelving. I don't like to do it like that, because if I have any problem, which I've done before, I had to squeeze myself in here. To get to the problem area, either the water line where I had to shut off the water or the electrical. I like it open because I can go in there without having to squeeze into a frame, into a closet. So I like it open because then I can just squeeze my hand in here and then troubleshoot the problem. A lot of times, if you see here, this is the duct vent and this comes loose. So imagine yourself if this was blocked, then you have to squeeze yourself in here. It's very tight. But if it's open like this, you can just easily hop on here and then put your hand in here and go fix the problem. And just like with water, if you blocked it, then it's very hard to squeeze your hand because you'll have studs here. You'll have 2x4 studs. So that means this wall will be even narrower. And you have those folding doors, bifold doors to get yourself in here. So it's really very, very tight. But here, because I didn't put any closet or a wall to cover my washer and dryer, I can easily just put my hand in here. You see that? I can easily reach it. So that's maintenance foresight, right? You're thinking ahead because there's always problems when you have apartments. It's always a given. It's just a matter of when it's going to happen. So I've had several instances where I had to turn off the water or the duct came loose that I had to squeeze myself in here. And so I said to myself, this is crazy, closing a washer and dryer. I mean, hey, it's brand new. It looks nice, right? So why would I close it when it's so easy for troubleshooting a problem later on? So after several experiences where it's so hard for me to squeeze in, I decided I'm just going to leave it exposed so that I can take care of it if there's any issues with the washer and dryer. So that's one of the things that I did for this property to get a rental increase. Now, the other thing that I'm going to show you in the kitchen is the kitchen didn't have any dishwasher. So now I have this new dishwasher and I have also this new refrigerator. So what I did in this kitchen so that I could increase the rent of this apartment unit was I brought them a stainless steel refrigerator. This was still working, so I'd like to repurpose it. So I used this old stove, electric stove, and what I did was, this was a door leading down to the basement. So this is the entryway to get down to the washer and dryer. And because I eliminated the washer and dryer into the basement, I brought it up here. So now I'm able to use this dead space, right? This dead space to where I can put in the dishwasher. So if you can see here, this is a dishwasher. And now they can use this for putting whatever they like to do, either a pantry or you can hang some stuff there. And so this is what I did. The layout of the kitchen is still the same. I just repurposed the old dead space here to put a dishwasher. And that's what I did on this kitchen. Now let me take you upstairs. So before I head upstairs, I'm gonna show you the stairs. It's really ugly right now because we ripped out the carpet. And like I said, the way to increase your rental price, right, is to do improvements. And so what we did is we took out the carpets on these stairs. As you can see, this puckered color, that's where the staples and the carpet was pulled away. And so now the less expensive way, if you're looking for a less expensive way, and we've done it on several properties, is I've used this nice little thing. Keeps it from your tenant sleeping. And so we're gonna paint this semi-gloss white. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then I'm just gonna put this thing in here after it's painted white. And these are threads, right? It's rubber threads, it's thick, so your tenant would not slide or slip. So this is how I'm gonna end that staircase, is by using this. That's an inexpensive way of keeping your stairs. The other thing that I've seen too is they just put the the paint, the semi-gloss white paint all over the stairs. Now mind you, because it's semi-gloss white, it's a lot of cleaning or maintenance down the line, because white is very easy to get dirty. So let's go upstairs. And I'm gonna show you what I did upstairs so I could increase the rent of this property. Now, oh, by the way, fun fact, even though I only started with the floors in the upgrade of this property, I already have a tenant in place. They look at the property, I show them my vision of what I'm gonna do in here. Sometimes you really have to be creative and tell them what your plan is so that they can see it as well. They can see your vision of this property. So what I did was, hey, I'm gonna put this luxury vinyl flooring, here they are, I'm gonna install it, and then I'm gonna put the washer and dryer in here. So I described to them what I was doing, and so they decided that they're gonna take it, and by the start of September I'll have my tenant move in here. So we're wrapping this up so that the tenant can move in. So if you can see here, I carried the luxury vinyl flooring all throughout the second floor as well. Now, pro tip to you guys who are landlords or wannabe landlords is that if you buy luxury vinyl tile flooring, at some point in time, several years from now, they will become obsolete. They're not going to be in production. So what you need to do is order just a little bit more. You have to factor in that you may have to, at some point in time, do a repair of one of this vinyl floor plank. Not the whole thing, but probably a portion of it, because there's a wear and tear. It's just normal. So if that is the case at some many years down the line and the LVT model is not in production, then if you bought a couple of boxes, voila, that's like a gold, because now you have an extra LVT floor that's sitting in your basement or somewhere in your storage that you can use. So I always buy a little bit extra. It costs more, but then when it comes to repair, you always have that handy. So I would recommend you buy a couple of boxes extra, just in case if you have to replace it many years down the line. Okay, because you don't want to end up short and then you trying to MacGyver things of just repairing the floor because you don't have an extra vinyl floor planking that you bought early on. So these are like forward thinking of problems that you will experience down the line. And I know because I've been doing this for more than 10 years and I've experienced it. So I'm sharing with you my golden nuggets so you can avoid that. So this is the bathroom, and I kept everything here the same. The tub, we just replaced this, all the floors, and then I did put in my bathroom fan vent. This is very important for water for water moisture. And then I put in the light. It used to have a ceiling fan here, which I took out. Now this is the attic. I'm not gonna go up there because we stained this, so it's still tacky. And this is the tread. So we're gonna do this is the riser. This is the riser. This is the tread, and this is the riser. So the tread, I just stained it with a cherry and then polyurethane it. And this riser, I'm gonna paint white after this is dry, because this is like the third coat of it, so it takes time to dry. And so it's like every day we had to apply until we get to 3 coating. So now I'm in the bedroom, so we pulled out the carpet here, and we also put in the luxury vinyl floor planking. So it's nice. And I'm gonna show you. So as you can see, it's all looking gorgeous now. No more carpet. It's all vinyl floor planking all the way to the master bedroom. So let me see if I can bring in Viola, Lala. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, you can jump on this call if you're good at it, and you can ask me a question. If you have any questions about apartments, how to invest in apartments, I can share some experiences that I've gone through over the years. Now, if you don't have it, that's okay as well. So I hope I provided value to you, to all of you guys, and this is what I'm doing. I'm sharing with you what I've been doing so that you'll see what I've been doing over the years, and you can also model, mimic, and master as well. So take care, my friends. I hope I provided value. Stay tuned for more. Let's go. Well, cannot wait.